Hi, everybody, and welcome to Physical Health in the Digital Age. And in this module, we are going to talk about the relationship between our devices and our physical well-being. And I believe that this section, as well as the next one that is coming up on mental well-being, is really important as post-secondary students when you're navigating technology, because it's really important to recognize the effects that our digital habits can have on our physical and mental health. Not only will awareness and knowledge help you to succeed in college, but then also the idea is to cultivate good habits that you can then take into your jobs and into your careers moving forward. So really excited for this chapter and next. And I always start with this question: how long do you wait until you recharge? Because I do argue that most people treat their phones better than their bodies. I know many people that as soon as their battery hits 49%, they're running off to find an outlet. But we let our personal batteries and our mental batteries drop a lot lower before we do something about it. So no longer are we going to wait until 5 or 10%. We know that periods of rest are required for our physical and mental health. So let's just consider this for a moment. The average person spends around 7 hours a day looking at screens. And we know that prolonged screen time can lead to a range of health issues. It can lead to digital eye strain, sleep disruptions, something known as tech neck. This is the picture, actually, that you are seeing on your screen right now. This is a condition where consistent downward gazing at our screens can contribute to neck and upper back pain. So you would have seen this picture in the Canvas module as well. But clearly, the weight of strain, depending on what angle your neck is at, can be equivalent to lifting up to 60 pounds. So ensuring good posture and taking breaks is really, really important. Again, the Canvas module is going to talk about correct sitting posture and all that good stuff on ergonomics. So I'm not going to get into that right now. But what I will stress is that to buffer the inactivity and the physical effects of screen time, we have to take mind and body breaks. Okay? Micro breaks refer to just short, quick breaks. Because some people will think, I don't have time to take a break. I'm going to work straight through. So whether that is, related to your studies or whether that's related to work, many people have that mindset. So now people have popularized the concept of micro breaks. And those are just little short intervals of breaks. And going for a walk, getting outside for fresh air, a quick bike ride. These are physical activities that don't necessarily take a long time, but they stimulate the brain, right? Through increased oxygen and the release of endorphins, right? Those are the feel-good hormones. And these activities have been found to be very effective at recharging our physical batteries and our emotional batteries, right? If you have a break and you are scrolling through your phone or you're watching TV, it might feel relaxing, but it does not recharge your batteries the same way. So even just taking a quick time out to meditate or to stretch, anything to get away from the screen and recenter is extremely effective, okay? But to accomplish this, you have to regularly check in with yourself, right? And I often say, set a timer if needed. So if you are doing an online course such as this one, you don't have to sit at the computer, first of all. If you walk and take it in as a podcast. That is a great way to incorporate physical activity into your study time. But set timers. So the Pomodoro technique of time intervals is the idea that, let's say that you are at your device or your screen, and you set a timer for 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, you take a 10-minute break, and then you study again for another 30 minutes, setting the timer again for a 10-minute break. That is the Pomodoro technique of time intervals. Sometimes we can become so absorbed in what we are doing. We are in a state of what I would call flow or deep work. It's hard sometimes to break out of that pattern, and you can look up and then hours have literally gone by, and then all of a sudden, your eyes hurt, and then you realize your neck hurts and your back is stiff, but you didn't feel it at the time. So that's why it's important to check in with yourself regularly. There was a recent study done, and I can't pronounce the doctor's last name, but I'm going to try. It was led by Dr. Julia Brialovskia, and she found that people who replaced 30 minutes of social media with physical activity were happier and reported higher life satisfaction even just after 2 weeks. So there you go, food for thought. All right, this just even kind of shows, if you need to, put your physical time right into your schedule, right? Again, the importance of micro breaks cannot be understated. It restores our attention. It replenishes our mental resources. It improves our cognitive functioning and our mood. These are all things that are so, so important when we are studying and when we are working. So if you have to take your schedule and literally plug in, just like the one that is on your screen there, when you're going to go for a walk or when you are going to meditate, then definitely do so. Put them right into